Hey guys, Tony George, DocSports.com. Your Friday and Saturday free play update in college football championship weekend is upon us here. And of course, there's some big games there. And bear in mind that nobody's here by accident this weekend. There's a lot of good games. There's going to be a lot of good games. There's a lot of big point spreads involved here. There's probably going to be an upset or two in a few of these games as well. Everybody's pretty much got their MO figured out this weekend. Has been the best year in college football for me. We finished strong here. A 6-unit play on Friday night. We'll have a top play on Saturday as well. Low volume card. Back at you on Sunday, later Saturday, early Sunday with a free NFL play. Let's get to Friday night real quick. A quick free play here on Friday night, and that's going to be the under 45 as I tape this in the Washington-Utah game. Utah's without the services of a running back and a quarterback they had for most of the year that got them to this point, and Washington off a huge game in a blizzard against Washington State in a big upset in my mind. As I had Washington State in that game. Weather had a lot to do with it, but Washington is just, what are they, 1-6 against the spread their last 7. I'm not all jazzed on laying 5 with them here, even though Peterson should get it done. He knows how to coach in big spots, but the first time around, this is a 21-7 ball game. I don't expect both these teams are great defensive teams here. I expect a low-scoring game here, under 45 Friday night. On Saturday, let's talk about the Big Ten Championship and Ohio State and Northwestern. And Ohio State off a huge emotional win, obviously against Michigan last week, putting up over 60 points. The big thing with Ohio State here is there's a lot on the line for them. They got to have a big blowout win here to make a showing in the Final Four. You know, all the politics involved with that, with one loss here. And I will tell you that Fitzgerald is 10 times the coach that Jim Harbaugh is. This is a football team here that has gotten here through grit and determination and playing great defense. They've allowed only 18 points per game this entire season in Big Ten play. Conversely, Ohio State's allowed 35 a game in their last 5 games. The better defense here is catching points. I've also talked to a lot of my friends out here in Las Vegas, whom I respect in the gambling world, both handicappers and bettors, and there's a lot of sharp money on Northwestern here, plus the 14 as I tape this. I think Ohio State is the better team, obviously. Urban Meyer is a good football coach. He definitely is a lot better than Jim Harbaugh and coached his ass off, but he is not going to coach off Fitzgerald's ass this weekend. I'm going to put a small lean here, free play on Northwestern to cover the number, make this very difficult for Ohio State to get out of here with a win. You know, I've just seen too many near misses with Ohio State this year. You know, Nebraska could have beat them in Columbus. They should have lost at Maryland. I mean, you know, Maryland putting up 51 points. You know, and what people most remember is what they saw last week. And Northwestern just trying to get through a game against a weak sister last week. Nothing impressive. What they do is grind out wins, and they hang around and they give you ball games. Conversely, what you saw was Ohio State completely dismantling an unprepared and ill-coached Michigan team. And that sticks in your mind. Laying big numbers this weekend, maybe outside of Clemson and Alabama, probably going to be very dangerous. Northwestern, your free play on Saturday. Be sure and tune back in on Sunday morning early for a free NFL play. Get over to DocSports.com. I got some offerings over there off a big week in the NFL. Got a nice card up for you there as well.